Johnny Silverhand. Fucking pleased to meet ya. Thing is, Relic's now devouring your mind.
120 megahertz PowerMac 9500 from mid-1995, and 20 points ahead of the PowerMac 4400, which was another weird machine with
wasn't so hard. Welcome to empathy.
Performance was reasonably affordable, with this 200 megahertz tower originally selling for $200 US. By comparison, the 200 megahertz version of the 9500 sold for $1,000 more, with the same specifications.
Don't let those pricks twist your arm.
Those kinds of savings, a lot of people
must build our network with
OS requirements and boring.
Really useful for anyone looking to buy the premium version, which comes with a built-in brain dance
they actually work?
But probably the most important thing
And mouse.
Break his skull!
Set one of these phones apart from the rest, though. First was at the time. It wasn't the only computer model they made at the time. The company was trying to capitalize on its investment in the PowerPC architecture and its complementary systems called PowerStack. These could run the AIX operating system, which was IBM's version of Unix, or, interestingly enough, Windows NT. Yeah, Microsoft did release versions of Windows for PowerPC, though it went absolutely nowhere, much like PowerPC workstations in general. The second big thing was that other companies sold Motorola's Mac clones too. Its agreement with Apple allowed it to sub-license to other manufacturers, including APS. This prompted an explosion in the number of clone makers, along with renewed price competition. APS's version of this Star Max, called the M-Power 604E200, was $500 cheaper than what Motorola charged. It's a wonder Apple sold at all during this time. And the backbone era was started with licensing platforms, just like Microsoft across This would help level the playing field between Apple and the phone makers, and hopefully changes that take effect right away. That's because most phone makers' licenses were tied specifically to Mac OS 7. Mac OS 8 was scheduled to be released in July of 1997, and if phone makers wanted to include it with their systems, they'd be forced back into negotiations with Apple for licensing.
Saw a weird image out on the street. Seems like your line of work.
What'd it look like?
I grabbed a scan. Take a look.
Tarot. Major Arcanum. What you saw was a sign from a higher power.
Steve Jobs had returned to Apple that year as part of its acquisition of Next, and he was not a fan.
You know, it'd be a little easier if this higher power learned to be direct.
Well, the world is a maze of illusions. It's not easy for the light to shine into the prison of our earthly existence.
Right. Great. So, what do I do with a sign I can't understand from a power I know nothing about?
I'd start by looking for more of them. The tarot describes a road, so go down it. Hello? Anybody there? And they say I've got my head in the clouds. Earth to be!
You enjoy yourself, buddy.
Hello? Anybody there?
Still don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, me and Kay were just talking about it.
Look for more images. They must have some connection to the place where you find them. Think
Well, I'm
about what you
afternoons
see.
all week, or
You ask
weekends,
me?
so.
They've been sent to help you find the truth.
I'm afternoon all
Finding the
weekend.
truth is pretty far down on my list at the moment.
Yep.
A difficult time is coming when you'll have to choose which road to take. Then, you'll understand.
I don't know.
Come on back when you've found more. I'll help you decipher what you've seen.
When they asked him to step into that position. In fact, Jobs had already become quite polarizing. At first, there was a lot of positive press about him joining the company from the start. But he quickly began to develop something wrong. Killing the projects and entire
Listen, don't laugh, but been seeing some weird shit around town. Like murals or something. But I know they're not real.
Just a Kuroshi blip. Could take a look.
No. The images are too complex for a blip. It's like they're symbols.
That case is the biochip. Brain can't handle the data overload. Either that, or it's reached the cortex.
Can you do anything?
Nope. Better find a way to get rid of that chip.
Their own margins were slim, so they couldn't afford the added expense without raising prices. But raising prices was making a mistake, especially Apple's systems, which didn't have the same privacy limitations like we saw with the Starlink scare. The clone makers tried to pivot, at least temporarily, in order to stay afloat. Computing instead of next. Motorola had already made such arrangements with B earlier in 1997 after deciding that Windows NT for PowerPC would never take off. But B never took off either. One by one, the phone manufacturers dropped out, as it financially didn't make sense to continue. Things even got heated at times. The New York Times reported that Motorola CEO Christopher Galvin got in a shouting match with Jobs over the phone, ultimately deciding to shut down the clone division. Motorola ended up losing $95 million to get out of the Mac clone market, and promised to treat Apple as just any other customer going forward. Since Motorola was out of the game, so too then were its sub-licensees. APS tried to pivot back to Mac accessories, but ended up going out of business entirely. Color Computing, as one of the first clone makers, had negotiated a different license agreement than the others, one without the macOS 7 stipulation. Apple tried to bring them back to the bargaining table too, but ultimately had to buy the company for $100 million in order to shut it down. By 1998, the clones were dead. To say the mid to late 90s for Apple was a whirlwind is quite an understatement. Things changed quickly, and even more so when Jobs returned to the company and accepted the role of interim CEO in September 1997. And while the changes taking place certainly rankled the Mac faithful, time has proven that the right decisions were made. The clones were, in a way, pretty much of a good thing, even if they weren't. If you like the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. Here's another episode you should check out, and as always, thanks for watching.
I accidentally kissed a dragon, and now the dragon's father wants me to sleep with her. And if I refuse, he will burn me to ashes. It all began the day I caught a...
There's no point to understand how lucky as like a species we are that Bob
Musk and Doge are making quick work of intensifying wasteful woke government spending, but saving your taxpayer dollars has sent Democrats into a complete spiral, actually entertaining at times. As usual, they fear hell-bent on becoming President Trump every step of the way. Everything he does, they fade outrage. This is a constant crisis. Last night, Senate Democrats spent the entire night wasting their time protesting Donald Trump
Do that on purpose.
Hey, B, got a friend in need. Wants to snatch back an eye he lost playing cards. An implant, I mean. Should be some easy breezy ads. You in? Catch the deets attached.
And when you see hundreds of billions of dollars, I mean, this is
Chances the score is next to none.
$1 billion last year that we know of.
Mommy didn't teach you to read?
Where I can coordinate with friends to take out a series of top rates on the flights and advise us to
Word of advice. Step back.
Really? Costume have a little uniform president outfit. Yeah, it's really about exactly. Look at him, it's so cute. Marvelous strike course. Click the link in the description and download it now for free.
The most difficult countries you can play in Supremacy 1914. When you start a new match in Supremacy 1914, the whole world is against you. So be careful with choosing your country. Choosing Chile as a starting point is especially difficult. Chile is a very long country which can be attacked from all sides, only one province wide. This means you will have only one way to because Cuba is directly next to the U.S. and you are completely cut off from the main. You might enjoy some peace in the beginning, but when you want to start conquering people, it will get very difficult. If you want to have it incredibly difficult, choose any European country. No matter which of your neighbors you attack, everyone else will try to fight against you. You simply have a border with everyone. It's impossible to wage war here. If you want to try your skills in Supremacy 1914, get the game with the link below the video.
Yeah.
Let's stop it. Let's focus on serving the American people, not having these entities be what over 10% of those individuals, 1 month after Hamas attacks our best friend, the state of Israel, 1 month later, those 1,000 people did an open letter calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. Are you kidding me? So of course we need to steal this agency back and get rid of some of those people who got that attitude and are saying those kind of things about our dear friend and ally, the state of Israel.
Huh. House is raking it in. Wonder what the boss has to say.
And spent a lot of time looking at these photos. I know Senator John Kurtz had requested this information, and they used some secure names to hide where the money goes and what the money went for. When I grew up in New York, and thank God I don't live there anymore, we used to call that fraud. What do you call it?
I call it fraud, and that's even a nice name for it when you look at it, Sean, and you do the research. And yet what we saw was the Doge team goes in, they're actually looking through the checkbook and say, where's the money going? And you said it in your monologue. This is the tip of the iceberg. Wait until they start looking at all the grants that are coming out of HHS and the education department. I mean, it will blow the American people's minds. And why are we getting the big pushback from Chuck Schumer and Elizabeth Warren? They're afraid that the American people will finally start to see behind the curtain. And we can thank Donald Trump for that, because no one else would have had the courage to make sure that that happened. And thank Elon Musk for actually staying the course. And when everybody is out to basically demonize him, know that indeed it's an attack on the American people and an attack on this president.
You know, Jim Jordan, if they want to die, Democrats on this hill, and that is, you know, all this, the billions and tens of billions and hundreds of billions of dollars in money going to other countries for their woke agenda, and they think that's going to be helpful politically. If they want to die on the hill of sanctuary cities and states and defend the terrorists, the murderers, rapists, cartels, and gangs, I'm perfectly fine with their stupidity. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, if they want to do that, you know, God bless them. I think it's wrong. I think that's why they lost on November 5th. I think it's why 77 million people voted for President Trump. And frankly, I think the American people like the intensity and the speed and the focused energy we've seen from President Trump and his team. And they like, I think, what Elon Musk is showing them. And by the way, but for Elon Musk stepping forward and purchasing Twitter, I mean, I think he had a great line. He said, I didn't spend, I think it was 40-something, I didn't spend $44 billion to buy Twitter. I spent $44 billion to save the First Amendment. And that's when we first started our look at the censorship industrial complex. Big government telling big tech to censor Americans. I don't know that we uncover all that, but for him taking that first step. And now he's going in, taking into government and showing us all the ridiculous things they spend the hard-earned tax dollars.
Okay, I have money.
Are pleased with the effort of President Trump and Elon Musk to fight these untough.
金じゃなく、家族のためにやってるんだ。
Good to see you both.
どうした？
Verify your Coinbase account.
Jacob got his eye back, so I'm closing this gig. But V, we both know that wasn't top quality work. Maybe try a little harder next time, okay? Gig closed, and thanks.
Open up!
Barry! We know you were in there! We're here to help!
Oh, no, not no fucking war!
Ain't easy finding no virtue. Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two? What do you say?
45's waiting for its daddy. Burns after every shot now.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Thanks a lot.
Welcome to N54. A uranium mine collapse that occurred just outside Novosibirsk in southern Siberia has concluded with a happy ending. As you recall, 35 miners became trapped deep underground following a high-magnitude earthquake. But thanks to their Suez Lake 2 hibernation implants, the miners were able to survive without access to food and fresh water for 2 weeks. Fortunately, after their rescue and following a brief rest for technical evaluation, the miners were able to immediately return to work. Moving from below the Earth to above it, Militech has announced plans to establish a new colony on the Red Planet. The proposed base will be subdivided into 3 areas: industrial, scientific, and residential. 10 residential modules are already available for purchase at a starting rate of €100 million. A hefty price, yes, but can you
Get to a Ripper, man. I'll pay you. Burns like a motherfucking.
All right.
Great! Why are we standing here? To the car! Now! Satisfaction guaranteed, they said.
Let me guess. Mr. Stud XCV-19 series.
Yeah. How'd you know?
I know my implants, including the black market stuff. Faulty series. Got recalled. Still selling it on the street, though.
Hey! Listen! Thanks for not laughing at me. Appreciate it.
It ain't easy, I'll tell you that.
Fuck you!
Our luck.
Go! Just go mow him down!
Chill, Chum. Be gone in a sec.
Chill? You tell me to chill? It burns! Fuck, it burns!
Chill. Doing what I can.
What I said to my output. She didn't like that too much. Jesus fucking Christ!
You really gotta keep yelling like that?
You even know how much it hurts? Like I'm screwing a goddamn pencil sharpener!
Well, suffer in silence, Chum. Heard what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Real fucking funny.
Okay, we're...
Hey, you after? I'll call you!
But...
Fuck! No, I don't want to die. mercy! I did nothing to you! No, I don't want to die.
Why do I gotta do everything myself?
Go, go, go!
Hold on, gotta reload! All right, get it together!
Can't hide! You know that! It's in my sights!
All nearby units. We got a situation in Watson.
Roger, dispatch. What else is new? We'll be right there.
What have I done to deserve
What happened?
this?
Your implants, they look half done.
Done or not done? It is of no importance. A bhikkhu does not defile his body through cyber modification. It is against the Pratimoksha. And yet, they knew about this. For me, there is no return.
Hold on. Somebody forced you.
Not just me, my brother too. They drugged us. Desecrated my body. And all the while, they mocked me. How can you do this to a fellow human being and still mock them?
How about your brother? He's still...
Yes. You look like... I only hope it is not too late.
Chrome-sucking psychos. It won't be easy. Maelstrom never goes down the easy route. The fucking clowns.
Help us, please. But without any bloodshed, I beg you.
I'll see what I can do. Either way, your brother's getting out.
I do not know how to thank you. They're keeping him in a shop just north of here. You shall find it next to the road along the docks.
How poetic. A monk in distress. They should include this in your epic. What are you gonna do? Cross your legs and meditate till they drop dead?
Wish you dropped dead.
Chums, listen! What if instead of an arm, we chipped him with iron? Every time he'd have to take a piss, he'd... And then he'll start a next-gen Buddhist fellowship of... Get this! Full metal monks! You stole my fucking joke!
Please! Dharma has brought me peace. Do not deprive me of it.
Open your flap again and I'll rip your tongue out.
So this is where they're keeping our fellow brother.
Bit. Huh? Here. Huh. set.
Do not do this! The incantation is against my beliefs. Please, I do not want them.
Calm down. It's over now. I'm not with them.
So...
Was walking by, caught some lame jokes. Nah. The truth...
From the bottom of my soul, thank you. What compels this
Your brother...
First, I must catch...
Who's taking the righteous path? If you're so afraid of killing, maybe you should have become a monk instead of a merc.
Killing isn't the solution to everything.
If you want to change the... world, there's always a... price to be paid. As for these chrome fucks, you think they got all this gear by sitting around going,
If they had enough to spare on monks, then surely they don't need all of it.
In the bathroom!
Bird off.
Close.
Got...
Don't want any... Can you...
As if that'll...
Yeah, I need to report an accidental death. North side, Jackson Street. No. No imminent danger. Suicide. today. What part of dead don't you understand? No, she was not pronounced dead by trauma team. If she'd have had coverage, we wouldn't be talking. And fuck you. If you don't want to move your asses, why don't I come down to the precinct and trash it into bits? Now will you come and arrest me, you pussies? Fine, I don't give a fuck what you write me up for. They'll be here soon. Told me to keep her on ice until tomorrow. Can you believe the balls?
All things considered, you let him off pretty light. Had it been me, they'd have gotten an earful like nobody's biz.
Put something on her. I'd rather she look like a person than a body. Did you wait outside? Close the door, V. Please.
Didn't know you smoked. Here. Want to hold on to it?
No. Kinda glad it's you that has it, actually. Fuck, Evie. I let her down. I thought if I gave her some space or time, she'd get back on her feet.
I don't know what to say. Never was any good at this stuff.
You don't need to talk. I did more for her than anyone else.
I had a motive to find her, Judy. You know that.
It's what you bring that counts. You gave her the freedom to choose.
Yeah, maybe. Just never imagined she'd choose this.
Her condition couldn't think about anything else. Tech-wise, she was clean. Doll Shard was operational, uncorrupted. So... he kept her. And had his way with her.
I had no idea that guy was such a monster.
He puts on a convincing facade. I knew him, but I never thought him that sick in the brain. Gotta be something.
Like what?
Don't know yet. Think I'll call Suze.
Anything comes up, holler on the hollow.